Hi everyone, my name is Arjay Casil. I will going to discuss the Group 2 reporting page 89 to 96. Our topic is about creating a customer scorecard. Creating a scorecard, every organization needs a mechanism to guide it on the right path, one that helps set goals, develop priorities, and monitor success. One tool for doing this is a customer scorecard that assesses how well you are doing in meeting the critical needs of customers. The scorecard has broad applicability, but it is particularly valuable in areas where financial measures do not apply. This includes non-profit membership associations, government agencies, and internal service units. A customer scorecard is based on ongoing feedback from customers, members of constituents through a survey tool. It is not only a valuable scientific tool but an effective way of gaining consensus and mobilizing the organization around a common to illustrate an internal service or support unit of a global technology company develop a scorecard based on criteria agreed to by its own staff and its internal customers. The unit became more effective because it was given goals that were measurable, related to customer needs, and accepted by all. Discovering the key measures you can use for your customers is the critical first step in building the customer leg of your balanced scorecard. The following diagram in figure 6-1 shows you're at the center of the scorecard process. The strategic operational tactical diagram. The tactical plan includes the action plans to achieve the strategic goals or objectives. The operational plan includes the action plans to achieve the tactical goals and objectives. Zeroing in on the right customer measures. Most companies already have some data and information on their customers, and we're sure you do too. You can take many different approaches to measure your customers, but the key is to find the critical measures that are important to you and your company so that you can hit the right mark and avoid costly mistakes. That's all. Thank you. God bless.
Next, weeding out wrong measures. Customer satisfaction is the one goal of an organization in order to keep and retain value and loyal customer. So that, in order to attain this, we need to weed out the wrong measures by attaining the needs and wants of the customer, providing excellent customer service, and exceed their expectations. So why we need to measure customer satisfaction? If you don't measure customer satisfaction, you can't identify unhappy customers. If you don't know who is unhappy, you don't know who will churn, and you can't figure out why they're unhappy. If people churn faster than you can acquire new customers, your business will fail. According to H. James Harrington, measurement is the first step that leads to control and eventually to improvement. If you can't measure something, you can't understand it. If you can't understand it, you can't control it. If you can't control it, you can't improve it. Without contact or feedback from the customer, we isolate ourselves in a sort of bubble. The truth is, however, that even the best, most innovative, top performing businesses all have faults and opportunity areas. These companies are elite because they measure things like customer satisfaction and act upon the data. If you're open to the idea that you could improve, it's worth spending the little bit of time it takes to step up measurement solutions and to collect the data. What's the harm? You might find problem areas that are worth massive amounts in terms of ROI. Next is discovering customer measures that matter. Identifying customer needs. Identifying customer needs is mission critical for businesses looking to create a product that truly speaks to their customers' problems. Not to mention, the easiest way to position your brand smartly in the market is to unite your internal teams behind the specific needs of your customers. What are customer needs? Customer needs are the named and unnamed needs your customer has when they come in contact with your business, your competitors, or when they search for the solutions you provide. And in meeting customer needs, it is crucial for any business looking to retain and attract new customers because, as important as the discovery phase is, knowledge about what your customer needs from you is only as good as the way you use it. So, how do you meet your customer needs? You can follow a simple four-step procedure to meet the needs of customers. First, identify what your customers need from you through keyword research, focus groups, or social listening. Second, distribute the information to relevant stakeholders in your organization. Third, craft product features or create content that speaks to your customers' needs. And the last, collect customer feedback on how your efforts meet their expectations. But specifically, your customer wants your product or services to be first, faster, better, and cheaper.
Prince Jero T. Bautista, and my topic is all about understanding customers' loyalty. Customers' loyalty is the commitment from customers to continue purchasing from a company based on the benefits received from those purchases. Customers' loyalty is largely based on price, benefits, and rewards. When we say based on price, the customer is relying on the price, so it is hard for the company lowering their price directly to the product. Specifically those companies who's importing their goods. So the other company offering it mga loyalty card, credit card for their payments, memberships, and other to keep the customers back. Like for example, SNR is offering a membership card. At kung may membership card ka, you can access all the promotion, discounts, rewards, and others. The more value or benefits a customer receives, the more likely they will shop with the company in the future. The best way to gauge customers' loyalty is to ask the right question. The following list presents some basic questions to ask of your customers when they developing your balanced scorecard for them. The answer of this question help you in understanding how loyal or satisfied your customers to you because the answer of this question is based on their experience on your product or service. And a superior customer experience as a blessing for the customer, and it is a point of differentiation from its competitors. This result in customers' loyalty. A good customer experience for customers ensures that the customers will have a long association with the brand and the positive word of mouth among people.
Hi, I'm Jero T. Feliciano and I will report the collecting customer info. What is the collecting customer info? Companies must decide whether to gather customer information on their own or through third party. Consultant, we suggest that you take the time to gather the customer information yourself actually through your employees who have day-to-day direct contact with your customers or other people who are closest to the customers, the so-called customers facing people within the organization. My explanation. A consumer survey will help you understand your customer likes, dislikes, and where you need to make improvement. For example, what does the average customers Then about your prices. Too high, just right. How will is you stop doing on customer service, or how will those your clients or success team understand the growing needs of your customers and prospect? Is there anything at all about the customer experience that turns up your customer you much even poll clients on why they stop doing business with you, how you can prevent customer losses in the future?
Customer measurement. Matapos na ma-identify kung ano ang critical sa iyong customer, next na iyong gagawin is mag-start ka na mag-figure out kung paano mo mai-measure ang mga bagay-bagay na nakaka-apekto sa customer wants. Lagi mong isipin na masasatisfy mo yung customer mo. For example is you have an online shop and the customer wants to order. Since it's an online shop, the customer really don't know if the product quality is good or not. So as a seller, it is your obligation to send the right product and the appropriate quality that your customers order. Some examples of measures you can take for the customer leg of your balance scorecard. Measuring and tracking the wrong things in the customer leg of your balance scorecard can not only waste your time, money, and effort, but also cost your customer. So here are common mistakes made in customer measure. First is not getting help with obtaining customer data and information. You should ask help to the third-party consultant. They have been trained in all of the latest techniques and ideas. They bring both expertise and fresh new ideas to you. Next is not getting to the operation on tracking the customer measures and objectives from the employees. Employees don't want to be dictated by the managers or people who has a high rank in the organization. This may happen sometimes in a company wherein the employees is not accountable enough to do his or her wills properly. Shoving old and often flawed customer measures and objectives in your balance scorecard. Pushing on an old customer measures and objectives in the balance scorecard is not a right way to do. An organization should develop a new and innovative ideas wherein customer can enjoy a new and not flawed customer measure and objective into the balance scorecard. Next is not measure often enough to get a real-time or real-time data. Hindi magkakaroon ng madalasang pag-measure para makuha ang tunay at totoong data. Huwag kang mag-rely o masanay sa pag-measure ng data every week, monthly, quarterly, or annually data revises. Ugaliin mong madalasan ang pag-review ng mga data. Next is not acting upon the data and information gathered. If you gathered information today, don't think as if you will do it tomorrow. If you have the time right now, you should do it right away. Next is denying what your customer information is telling you or arguing over the validity of the data until it's too late to resolve the issue in a timely and cost-effective manner. Sometimes, hindi natin sinusunod or nakikipag-argue tayo sa information or mga data na sinasabi ng customer natin, and later on the data that we gathered will not be counted as valid since we manipulate it, and that's the time we think that it's too late to make the right decision. Next is no drill down from the high-level measure and objective to the areas that drive those measures and objectives. So you need to pass the information from the strategic level down through the operational and the tactical level scorecard. And last is trying to measure everything. So you have to focus on the critical measures that really matters, not only on the customer but also in the organization.